There are tens of thousands of animal species that are smaller than people, many of which are no bigger than a human hand. While we often assume that bigger is healthier, this isn't necessarily the case for wildlife. Being small allows you to have fewer assets to outlive, and a wide variety of hiding places to run from predators or hibernate. So, with that in mind, here is a list of some of the tiniest animals on Earth. Starting from number 10, Thorius arboreus. Thorius arboreus, also called the arboreal minute salamander, is a member of the Plethodontidae family. It is primarily observed in Mexico, Oaxaca, and the Sierra de Juarez. The name comes from the Latin word for tree, arbor, which is also the habitat of many animal species. The snout vent length of the female species is between 15.2 and 20 millimeters, whereas the male species is between 16.1 and 18.4 millimeters. Thorius arboreus has a wide, broad head with a bluntly pointed snout. Number 9. Pedophryn amauensis. The smallest species of frog that is native to Papua New Guinea is called Pedophryn amauensis. It is the smallest vertebrate in the world and can reach a maximum length of 7.7 millimeters. In August 2009, herpetologist Christopher Austin from Louisiana State University made the frog species discovery. The name of the frog species comes exclusively from the area surrounding Amau village in the central province. Pedophryn amauensis emits a high-pitched sound that makes it simple to guess where it might be, but it is nearly impossible to find them. It's interesting to note that Pedophryn amauensis never experiences the tadpole stage. It begins leading an adult life at a very young age. It also prefers humid environments. Number 8. Hippocampus denis. Hippocampus denis is a seahorse that is native to the Western Pacific and is also referred to as Denis's pygmy seahorse or the yellow pygmy seahorse. It is a tiny fish that grows to a maximum length of 2.4 centimeters, making it one of the seahorse family's tiniest members. It can be seen at depths between 13 and 100 meters. Number 7. Bee hummingbird. The bee hummingbird, or Helena hummingbird, is the tiniest bird in existence and is found only in Cuba and the Isla de la Juventud. The tiniest bird has different weights for males and females. The male can reach a maximum length and weight of 5.5 centimeters and 1.95 grams. But he typically weighs around 2.6 grams and measures about 6.1 centimeters. The male is distinguished by its green pilium, bright red throat, and elongated lateral plumes. But the rest of the body is primarily grayish-white. The bird lays up to 2 eggs at a time during its breeding season, which runs from March to June. They beat their wings 200 times in a second, comparable to other hummingbirds' 80 beats. A coffee bean is about the size of their egg. They're vulnerable to larger animals because they're so small. The bee hummingbird is regarded as almost threatened due to habitat loss as well. Number 6. Pygmy rabbit. The smallest leopard and a native of North America, the pygmy rabbit weighs between 375 and 500 grams and measures 23.5 to 29.5 centimeters in length. Males are a little bit bigger than females. The species' diminutive size and short ears set it apart from other species. Additionally, it lacks white fur on the tail and is gray in color with short hind legs. Far from the southwest corner, near the Idaho border, north to Dillon and Bannock in Beaverhead County, they are primarily observed in southwestern Montana. One of only 2 rabbit species in North America that dig their own burrows is the pygmy rabbit, the smallest of all known rabbit species. They live between 3 and 5 years. They can start breeding a year after birth, but adult mortality can reach 88%. Deep soil and tall sagebrush are preferred habitats for these rabbits. The pygmy rabbit is now considered endangered. Number 5. Pygmy marmoset. The pygmy marmoset is a diminutive New World monkey that is only found in the western Amazon basin of South America. One of the smallest primates and the smallest monkey in the world can weigh more than 100 grams. Around 83% of the pygmy marmoset population, which is primarily found in evergreen and riverside forests, congregates in groups of 2 to 9 individuals, including a dominant male, a breeding female, and approximately 4 successive litters of young. The smallest monkey in the world, the pygmy marmoset, measures 136 millimeters and weighs only 119 grams. They move in ways that resemble squirrel-like patterns, but there are few similarities. Their fur is a golden brown color. As they grow, their lighter colored fur that is present at birth is shed. The tail of an adult marmoset is no longer than their entire body. Their day begins shortly after sunrise, and they live in mature evergreen forests. Number 4. Etruscan shrew. The Etruscan shrew, also called the Etruscan pygmy shrew or the white-toothed pygmy shrew, is the tiniest mammal in the world by weight, weighing on average about 1.8 grams. Its body measures about 4 centimeters long, excluding the tail. It can hunt smaller individuals of the same size in addition to eating various small vertebrates and invertebrates, such as insects for food. It is widely cultivated in regions of Europe, North Africa, and Malaysia. The Maltese Islands, which are in the middle of the Mediterranean Sea, also have them. Averaging between 400 and 500 micrometers, its brain is the smallest among all mammals. In addition, their eyes are tiny. They eat twice as much as their body weight, though, to maintain their incredibly high metabolism. Although they are not only active during nighttime, they are primarily nocturnal. Number 3. Speckled padloper tortoise. The speckled tortoise, as it is also known, is primarily found in South Africa. The length of the male speckled padloper tortoise species ranges from 6 to 8 centimeters, while the females can reach 10 centimeters. Speaking of appearance, the orange shell of the speckled padloper tortoise is covered in hundreds of black spots, despite having a flattened shell with slightly serrated edges. In the rocky areas where they live, the specks on their shells give them camouflage. Their diminutive size also aids in their ability to flee from predators. They eat only plants. The speckled padloper is currently a threatened species. A significant cause is habitat loss and the pet trade. Number 2. Kitty's hog-nosed bat. It also goes by the name bumblebee bat and is a member of the Crasionycteridae family of bats. They can be found in the limestone caves along rivers and are primarily seen in western Thailand and southeast Myanmar. The smallest species of bat, which is also the smallest mammal, has a reddish brown or gray coat and a snout that is distinctly pig-like. They are typically observed in colonies of 100 individuals per cave. Females give birth annually to a single offspring. The size of the bat species has grown to be between 29 and 33 millimeters long and 2 grams in mass. And finally, at number 1, Madame Berthe's mouse lemur. The smallest known mouse lemur, also referred to as Madame Berthe's mouse lemur or Berthe's mouse lemur, has an average body length of 9.2 centimeters and weighs about 30 grams. The Kirundi forest in western Madagascar is where the species originally came from. In 1992, it was found in the dry deciduous forest of western Madagascar. The ears and crown of Madame Berthe's mouse lemur are tawny, but the area between the eyes is cinnamon in color. So that's the end of the video. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and press the notification bell so you never miss out on our next videos. Until the next video, take care.